Hi everyone, this is Kona. So it looks like you've all survived and you've made it to week 5. So good job finishing up your very first project in this class. And we are going to go ahead and jump right into our next project. So this week we're going to talk about discussion 5, statistical data is misused, our new project, Guns in America, the data collection for that, and then the 2 quizzes. So to start out with, this video will go here, and study resources. So here are your study resources. Super important. You go through these resources and watch the videos. These really do follow along, right along with what you need for the quizzes. So make sure you're going through these, going through the notes, and checking out the rest of the material. So on to assignments. So first of all, and I've got the data collection, but we're going to go ahead and talk about discussion 5, when statistical data is misused. So in this one, kind of go through these these 5 different resources. You don't have to fully read all 5 of them, but just kind of go through and pick one of the 5, and then you need to state the situation you picked and briefly summarize what happened, what the issue is, and then using the information you learned about in the previous discussions, so this would be weeks even probably 1, 2, 3 maybe, do you think there are ways this could have been avoided, or even actually last week as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, use the information you learned to think about, are there ways that these situations could have been avoided? So that's your initial post, then the follow-up is discuss what others have written, do you agree, disagree, what's your overall analysis of the situation? So there's discussion 5. After that, we've got project 2, Guns in America. So what we're going to do is actually collect real data from people in the community. Each one of you will be responsible for collecting data from at least 20 different people and recording and submitting the results. These are the 6 questions. So even though I say for this project we will as a class collect data on this, this is the article where I got the questions, and this kind of serves as a resource, but it's not like you can ask any questions from this. So do not think that. Here are the 6 questions that we will be asking. Please do not go run out and start asking questions right now. So just hold off. Give me a minute here, okay? So don't go rushing off, but just so you can see, here are the questions and here are the answer options. So that's also very important. You need to use, when you do this, these specific answer options. So like, did you grow up in a household with guns? It's yes or no. Those are the only 2 options. What this will then lead into, so do not collect data until Kona gives a green light, and this is not the green light, people, is the actual project 2 data collection. So for this one, each person will collect data from at least 20 people. The specifics of how we'll collect the data, face-to-face, phone, online survey, will be determined based on last week's discussion. Since I'm doing this before you finish last week's discussion, I don't know yet. So please do not start collecting data until this area is updated, and I will send you an email. But what I will do is I'll review what you guys say in the discussion, and we will figure out as a class, how do we want to actually collect data for this project? Then you will use whatever method we pick as a class and collect data from 20 people. You'll then print off this data collection sheet, and this is where you will record your data. You'll collect your data using whatever method we decide on, and then add the data to this shared Google spreadsheet, and I will provide more information on that later. So after the project is due, you also have Chapter 2 Quiz 2, and so here's the information, as well as Chapter 2 Quiz 3. The biggest thing, and this is really important, is that you really need to, before the quizzes, go through all of these notes, make sure you've gone through all 3 of these videos. The other stuff is also really helpful and useful, but I go through the quiz and I make the handout, the notes, and then I make the video. So I really do try to make sure the information I include in the notes and in the videos is directly relevant to the quizzes. So please take that serious. I think that's it for this week. I hope all of you are coming along okay. If you have any questions or problems, I hope you know. Come and see me, email me, whatever it takes. I'm here to help. So let's have a great week.